Good morning. I will now call the February 17th meeting of the Education Professional Standards Waiver Committee to order. I am joined this morning by fellow committee members, Corinne Murphy and Lisa Rosinski. We have 5 waivers to review and formulate a recommendation to present to the full board. The waivers will be presented by Sharon Salzman, and we will start with waiver A, please.
This is for Rosalie Rogers. Franklin County Schools has submitted a waiver on her behalf. She is certified elementary. And the district is requesting to extend her certification to allow her to teach 6th grade language arts. The 6th grade is housed in the middle school, so the way it works, it doesn't allow for that. But she has taught 6th grade language arts for the past 2 years under an emergency. The district has provided specialized training for her, so they are requesting that we waive the grade range for elementary certification to allow her to teach 6th grade.
All right, does anyone have a motion?
I moved.
I'll second. Is there any discussion?
Done these like 17,000 times. Just want to make sure it's not anything special.
All righty, on to waiver B, please.
This is for the Office of Career and Technical Education has submitted this waiver on behalf of Frank Martin, who's a carpentry teacher. They say he has demonstrated a vast knowledge and experience in the carpentry trade. He's designed homes in the dental practice edition, has years of experience from multiple generations in the carpentry field. He has the technical construction knowledge and experience required to teach carpentry. He was the unanimous choice from the interview committee. He has current years of experience working with multiple types of print that will benefit when designing the tiny homes that the school builds. So they are requesting that we waive the recency requirement for Mr. Martin and issue the 1-year provisional.
All righty, does anyone have a motion?
Make a motion to approve waiver B.
Second.
All right, is there any discussion? I had a question on this one, because it never said how recent his experience was, and I didn't see any of his transcripts relating to his master's degree. I didn't see any documentation.
And that with these applications, they do go to the Office of Career and Technical Education first, and they review those.
Okay.
And so that's why sometimes that is not in there.
So if they say he has the master's, we can just go with that. It's not he said it, they're saying it.
Yes, so it has also been reviewed by the specialists in that office who have verified that and have recommended it for approval.
Alrighty.
I'm going to jump out with one more question. So the only issue without automatic triggering of the issue of the certificate was the recency. Correct. He has the years of experience for the occupation-based certification. It's just not recent documented years of experience.
It is not his recent experience is not specifically in that trade. It is the other kind of tangent experience. And so it does not explicitly meet the recency requirement. That's why they were requesting that.
All their experience is specific to the correct pathway. Okay, yeah. I don't have any other questions.
Alrighty, so we will move on to waiver C, please.
So this is another Office of Career and Technical Education on behalf of Michael Geddes, a fire science teacher. They state this is a unique program and his skill and expertise are a valuable addition to the success of the students. Several reasons for not fulfilling the credit hours. He had a lack of available classes. He was informed he should work on a master's degree. So he enrolled, took 4 classes. Then the district reviewed his credentials and informed him he did not need a master's degree. They reviewed his transcripts and verified that he met all the requirements for the associate's degree. The only classes needed are the fire science courses, but these are all during the workday. He is still employed with the fire department and has been able to keep his EMT and firefighter certifications current. So they are requesting that EPSB waive the requirement of 6 credit hours and issue the 1-year provision.
Alrighty, does anyone have a motion? I'll second. Is there any discussion?
How long does this person have certificates? I feel like I saw things going back to 21, 22.
2021, he enrolled at the University of Columbia. That's when he took his master's degree courses.
And so he's currently on an emergency certificate for teaching fire rescue. Before that, let's see. He had emergency substitute teaching certificates. The first one was in 2012, and then again in 2021, 2022, and 2 provisional certificates, one in 22 and one in 24. If
The length of time that the person has been trying to get the occupation-based certificates and the fact that the district told him what he did or did not need is different from what the EPSB says that he needs for that certification. So in open session, I will probably make some comments about making sure that we provide educational material and a path forward for the person to be able to be in compliance with the law. Because it sounds like he's been on certificates.
And it sounds like he is now on that path. What I believe the confusion was with the masters is it looks like they were potentially trying to send him a traditional teaching route. And so, well, I say traditional, but through the option 6, but in the, traditional sense of the teacher, instead of going the occupation based. And so that seems to be a little bit of a confusion there.
Yeah. No, I just want to get him on the path to be able to get an actual certificate instead of emergencies and waivers, because there is that now. Okay.
It does say that he's enrolled to take that 1 fire officer 2 class in March.
Those are classes through the National Fire Safety Commission, not. Like I had some questions about that. That sound like that's PD more than it would be 6 hours a year.
But did I read that he can't take the class that he needs to take because it's offered at the same time that he works? So it's like, is there a workaround, an online version? I don't have it. I have no idea, but
Is that the only class that he needs? It sounds like.
That's what they're saying. The only classes needed are the fire science courses. These are during the workday. Still employed as a firefighter.
I'm sure if there's enough communication with the post-secondary partner to understand that the certificate requires it, they'll find it. I'm okay with the 1 year.
On to motion D, please. I mean, waiver D, I'm sorry, motion D.
So this waiver was submitted by Franklin County Schools, and they've been unsuccessful in finding qualified teachers for secondary math. This candidate is currently certified in health and physical education. This position has been posted since September 2025. They have attended various recruiting fairs, and the position remains an active posting within Power School. So the district is requesting that EPSB waive the number of years an emergency can be offered and issue a third.
I make a motion to remove waiver D.
Right.
Second, that he did pass his correctly. Yes.
Going to be enrolled in a program soon.
Doesn't say.
We make that suggestion so that he can legitimize. I mean, if he's passed the practice, he should be able to serve.
We move on to waiver E, please.
So this is for a candidate for out-of-state GPA requirement for a professional certificate for chemistry. This person attended an out-of-state university that retroactively failed a class that she had passed, which changed her GPA and delayed her graduation. She made the decision to move to another state where she completed student teaching sub 4 year and then taught middle school science. She then moved to Kentucky with 1 year of experience. She has taken and passed the chemistry praxis and BLT. She does not have the financial ability to take more classes. So the candidate requests EPSB waive the out-of-state GPA requirement, issue her the full 5 year certificate, and her GPA is 2.69.
I'll make a motion to approve waiver E. Have a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none.
Well.
Sorry, that
Oh,
was.
no, you're fine.
I appreciate financial burdens. I think there are many
many scholarship opportunities available across the Commonwealth to get past that. So I'm not gonna say no. I don't think that financial burden at this point is a reasonable rationale for not completing a program, because there are state level and district level supports available to do it. So
Do we have a list of those we can supply? I'm curious.
We're gonna do a 5-year certificate for this person or a 1 year?
1 year.
They're requesting a 5-year.
Oh, the 1 year experience out of state. Okay. Right.
So this individual has completed a preparation program
Oh, okay.
in another state.
Oh, okay.
And so she has, make sure I have all of this correct.
So GPA is what, 6/10 short of the requirement.
And there is a rounding requirement that had she been at the 2.7 would have rounded potentially to get her there.
She's at 2.69
She's at a 2.69.
and her last name's not Murphy. Sorry. Okay, I take it all back. She's fine.
I was like, they have scholarships for that after you already got it. What are they?
Well, they do. I mean, that is actually true, but, and we will supply you with the
Thank
link.
you. Let's share that information.
Yes.
So the state she is coming from is not a compact state, and with the compact state, you are not able, you don't look at the preparation, you just look at the certificate.
Yes.
And so she's right there on the line. And unfortunately, just needs that little push.
And if she had, was it 3 years experience, then that would have helped her as well, out of state
If
experience?
she had been 2 years.
Is it 2?
She
Okay.
would not have had to have taken the praxis. However, she has taken the praxis and she has completed the program and does have 1 year out of state.
He's the man.
All righty. Is there any further discussion? Hearing no further discussion, at this time, the waiver committee meeting is adjourned.